Hey, how's it going, you guys? Well, welcome back. In this video, I'm just showcasing my boxing workout to work on accuracy, hand movement, body mechanics when it comes to boxing. In the John Fan Jeet Kune system, Cedro Bruce Lee really loved boxing and thought it was very beneficial and felt like to be a really good combat specialist, someone who can engage someone, having good hands is a big part of the art. And again, I'm showcasing my videos to you guys in a way to show you how to go about training when you're by yourself. I don't know about you, but I feel like a lot of us don't always have a dojo or a gym or a martial arts center to go to. We don't have trainers, instructors, and coaches to work with us. And for the most part, a lot of times you have to train solo. And if you feel like training solo you can't progress, then that's your decision. But I feel like there are a lot of tools out there that can help an individual progress and move forward, and I hope my videos give you some insight and can help you move in that direction so that you can be a better boxer or a better martial artist or a better combat specialist. Anyways, well, here you go. So I'm going to narrate during this video and kind of give you guys some insight how I approach the training. Alright, so here in this very first round, it's real simple. I'm just working on the jab. The only thing I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to make contact with the double in back. As it moves, I'm just throwing a nice jab and getting close to the back and just trying to match the rhythm of the double in back. My right hand is up and I'm just trying to keep myself in proper position. And again, because I'm using my max rack, it's a real tight fit, so you can see that I have to kind of squeeze through to get to the other side. And here, I'm just doing double jabs, single jabs, but the main objective is just to kind of get that nice rhythm, get that warm up, because again, it's the very first round. I'm a little tight. I'm trying to get my cadence, my gait, my movement, try and get more comfortable, get a flow going. So, and plus remember, the jab is the #1 punch in boxing, Muay Thai, martial arts, and it can really help you to control a situation. Now you just heard the bell go off, so it's been 1 minute, and now I'm switching to just my cross, or my straight right. And you see, again, just working on accuracy. I'm moving around the back, going to my right, going to my left, trying to do what I can to just keep my left up. Real simple drills, nothing fancy whatsoever. I'm doing a little drop arm, little shoulder roll, pretending, like I'm using some other defenses to engage someone. So that way you don't always feel like you have to be in a tight guard. There we go. So again, all about just accuracy, just trying to land that straight right or that cross, a little bit of head movement. And again, just warming up, you guys. I don't know about you, but it takes me a while to kind of get my body moving properly, my heart, in the right area, my breathing, and for me to kind of gauge the back to see how it's moving that day and what it's giving me. So it's good to kind of work on this because again, without what is power if you don't have any accuracy? So after those first 2 rounds, now this third round, I'm just doing a simple 1-2. See, just a jab cross. And the thing is, as these rounds progress, I'm just going to work on more complex movement or combinations so that I can see if I can execute it properly while working with the double impact. Let's see. So just, getting a good flow. And then you see now I'm doing a 1-2-1-2 where I'm throwing 4 punches instead of just 2. So just working on trying to get that nice rhythm, that faster combination, that higher count. Because once I throw a couple 1-2s and I have a good feel of the back, then I can maybe work on a 4-pointer where I do 2 1-2s. You see, and then just moving around clockwise, counterclockwise. It's still a tight fit, so I gotta squeeze through so I can get to the other side. There we go. Still kind of working a little bit on defense. All right, now I'm moving into a 3-pointer. Pretty simple. So the first 3-pointer I'm doing is just a jab cross hook. And again, after each one, doing a little bit of head movement. So it's important that after you throw a combination, just work a little bit on head movement, a little bit on defense, just to make sure that either you get your hands back up, maybe you tuck your chin, maybe you shoulder roll, maybe you do a bob and weave, maybe you do a slip. Maybe you push shuffle left or right. The main thing is that you just got to work on both the offense and defense aspects. Don't just work on just the offense alone. Pretend someone is engaging you. And You can see me just moving back and forth, throwing that 3-point combination. You see, trying to move through, skinning my way through. And that's it. The double impact just really keeps you honest about whether or not you're connecting with all those punches. And in a real fight, you know, when they score boxers in a real fight, I mean, if you land 40 to 50% of your punches, you're actually a good fighter. But that means you miss half or more than half of your punches. So that's why I love the double impact, because, I mean, if I can at least hit this pretty consistently, it makes me feel more comfortable that I can hit someone. Now here, I'm moving into the next 3-pointer, which is a cross hook cross. So this is definitely more of a power 3-pointer. So the power shots, you definitely have to work harder to, you know, get that accuracy, because there's more time involved in the sense of delivery of the 3-pointer, especially the cross across, because they're bigger punches. You know, you have to retract more. It takes longer to recover, so you really have to work on the efficiency of movement. And then you have to make sure you get your hands back, move your head, and still work on those defensive aspects. And you know, that's why I like to shoot these videos, because it kind of shows me whether or not, you know, I need to work on something, maybe a better shoulder pop, maybe I need to tuck my chin a little bit more, maybe I need to extend my arms more, or maybe I need to keep it more compact. It just all depends, right? Because am I out fighting? Am I in fighting? In this case, someone would say I'm doing more in fighting and out fighting. All right, so now I'm just going with a quick 3-pointer, one of the fastest ones you can throw, just a jab cross jab. So just getting a nice feel for that one. So again, those straight line punches. And remember, anytime you do a flanking attack like a hook, it's a bigger attack. You're opening yourself up more. It's a little bit more telegraphed. So it's good to throw these straight line punches, because in a real street fight combat situation, if you hit someone square in the nose or the chin or in the teeth, and it's your bare knuckles, you can still do damage, pretty good damage with just a jab alone. You know, just ask someone to throw a straight jab to your face with no mouthpiece and no protective gear, with just bare knuckles, and it's gotta hurt. You know, you're gonna be, you know, lip might get cut, might be bleeding through the nose. So here, just kind of working on that fast combination. And you can hear me throughout the video, I'm breathing, you know. So that kind of tells me whether or not, you know, I'm excellent at each punch. All right, another one I like to do is just a double jab cross. So you can do all kinds of double jabs. So here I'm working on different ones. I'm doing like maybe a fake jab to a real jab into a cross. I could do a real jab, fake jab, cross. I could do 2 light, 1 heavy cross. I could do all heavy, double jab, heavy, cross heavy. It's just all what it is that you want to do. And then just making sure I follow through, maybe do a better job of getting my hands back, you know, to protect myself. But that's the thing. That's why shooting these videos, doing these workouts is making me more honest. If my hands are down, I better be moving, I better be slipping, I better be bobbing, weaving, I better be doing push shuffles and step and slide, sliding steps, and slip, dip, and drag, and all these other movements if my hands are a little down, which is fine. You don't always have to keep your hands up. I mean, some of the best fighters in the world, when they're fighting, they don't have a peekaboo style. They don't have a turtle defense. You know, they have more of a drop-on defense, or they're more reactionary and moving their heads, because, you know, sometimes keeping that tight guard wears you down. There we go. Now, in this round, you actually see me doing alternating jab, cross, hook, and then cross, hook, cross. So instead of doing the same punch over and over and over, now I've gotten to a point where I feel like I got a good rhythm, good cadence. I kind of understand the double impact. I feel good of my movement, my footwork. So now I'm changing it up. I'm alternating between the 3-pointer jab, cross, hook, and then moving back to the cross, hook, cross. You know, one's a little bit faster, one's a little bit more powerful. So, but this is good because, you know, in a real match, you want to change things up. You don't want to, you know, be like a broken record where you do the same things over and over and over. So once you get to the point where you've done the combinations and you feel good, mix it up a little bit. There you go. And again, this is about accuracy. So I'm not trying to crush the double impact. I want to make sure that I hit it with good efficiency, good targeting, good speed, but then also get my hands back so that I can set up for the next combination, be in proper defense. There we go. Now moving on. Now on this one, you'll see that now I'm moving into a 4-pointer. See the complexity? So first was 1-pointers, then 2-pointers, then 3-pointers, then alternating 3-pointers. Now I'm moving into a 4-pointer. The 4-pointer here is a jab, cross, hook, cross. And you see, as you can see, I'm trying to hit it off of a 1 beat on the double impact. So as soon as it comes back to me, I'm hitting it again. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, so it's quick. So it's not like I'm delaying like a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see, no matter where that bag is, I'm tracking it with my eyes, using my proprioception, setting up my feet, making sure that I'm moving where, I have a good angle, and increases my accuracy, so that when I do hit it, I feel like the bag, I hit it flush and then it's moving well. And what I like about this is that when you hit with all these different angles, man, you're making that double impact circle and go left and go right, go back, go forward, so you don't know where it's going to be. So you got to adapt to it. So that's like a person's head, right? All right, so now in these later rounds, I'm just kind of working a little bit on just pure conditioning, Hey, one of my boxing coach, Pat Swan, told me a long time ago, dude, if you run out of energy and ability to punch, how do you think you're going to win the fight? So it's kind of like ammunition, right? You're only as good as how many bullets you have. So sometimes it's just nice to try to test yourself to see if you can keep just constantly just throwing punches. And you can see that, we're in the later rounds. You see, this video has been moving, close to 10 minutes now of me continuously punching. So think about it, in Golden Gloves, you got 3-minute rounds, you got three 3-minute rounds, 1-minute recovery. So our fight's over in about, 10 minutes. And yet you see me in this video just constantly moving and punching for 10 minutes straight. And yeah, I'm not throwing the heaviest punches of all time, but I can at least consistently throw good, accurate punches with good endurance and good body mechanics. And remember, in a real fight, all I have to do is land some good punches with my bare knuckles. So remember, I'm a John Fun Jeet Kune Do practitioner. I'm not a boxer, but I love boxing. That makes me better in my hands. Now in this round, you can see that I'm just working on some hands down defense. Just working on slipping. Just hitting that double in back hard enough, creating that straight line, so I can work on, slipping left to right, left to right, left to right with my hands down. You see? So this is good because now I'm trying to match the speed of the bag. So I'm pretending like the bag is like, again, a punch of some kind. Maybe it's a jab, maybe it's a cross. It's going straight in, straight out, and I'm just trying to match the rhythm, the cadence of it, and then I have to move fast enough. I have to make sure my hips are turning, my shoulders are rotating, my head is moving left to right on the slips. Sometimes I do a left, left, right, left, and right, right, left, right. Just change it up a little bit because you never know what's going to happen, so you want to make sure you can work on a reactionary level. There you go. You see, and it's good because sometimes you don't always have those hands up, so you got to be able to move your head, move your body, and then make yourself a harder target. All right, now in this drill, I'm just going back. So the other one, I was doing more hooks before. Now you see, I'm doing more like more of a jab cross or kind of like a speed back drill while doing some running in place. So this is an awesome drill when it comes to conditioning. I mean, you're getting your heart rate up, you're getting that punch count up, you're rotating those shoulders, you're rotating your hips, you're running in place, you're exhaling each punch, and you're just trying to match up to the bag. The bag's moving, and it's not stationary. You gotta stay still, so stay accurate, still keep up that cadence. If you start to slow down a little bit, start to get lazy, the bag's gonna let you know, especially on the double in bag. So a great way, to work on conditioning, make sure that, hey, you're not running out of wind and that I'm really working my legs just as hard as I'm working my upper body. And I'll tell you right now, when you get tired and you have lack of efficiency and your opponent is seeing that, that's a mental drop in your game and a mental increase in his game. All right, now, this is the last round for me, so now I'm just gonna move in and I'm just throwing all kinds of combinations. I'm just going wild per se. I just want to tag the bag. I just want to move my feet, though every combination I can do. Double jabs, triple jabs, jab, cross, hook, cross, cross hook, straight cross. You see? So I'm moving, I'm slipping, I'm dipping, I'm moving right, I'm moving left, push shuffling, slip, dip, and drag. And my client just came in, so hopefully it doesn't block too much of the view. But you see, and you can see those punches, they're heavy, but I'm still trying to keep the accuracy up. I'm still trying to connect. The punches are a little wilder, but sometimes that's what happens, There you go. Yeah. And you see, every car was like, oh no, I'm in the way, but it's all right. See, I'm just finishing. So just trying to get those heavier punches, try to stay accurate, and just trying to, just finish on a high note. There you go. So there you guys have it. There's the workout for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to give it a shot, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is 1 minute. Every minute you have a goal. You have an objective to work on some type of technique. and then each minute passes, you move on to the next one, but it's continuous, no breaks. Great way to get cardio, great way to burn some calories, stay lean, maybe work on a little bit on your abs, get a little bit more core development, work on your hand speed, your conditioning, or your shoulders, footwork, you name it, it's working. So until then, hope you guys enjoyed that workout video on the double impact. Until next time, take care, more to come.